Hello and welcome to Walk the Talk. I am Shekhar Gupta at the US Embassy in Delhi, and my guest this week, Ambassador David Mulford, completing what should be the diplomatic equivalent of a home run, isn't it?
5 years.
5 full years in New Delhi.
5 full years, yes.
And what kind of 5 years? Incredible 5 years.
They've been an incredible 5 years, quite beyond any expectation I had when I arrived, although it has been a very, very satisfying period of time.
You know, when you came in, a lot of us said that India and US in the relationship had 40 lost years. These 5 years have made up for some of that.
Well, I think it has, and I think a lot of the credit goes to George Bush, who early in his first administration identified the US-India strategic relationship as a key objective, and he has followed through on that. That was the direction under which I came, and that has been the priority during these past 5 years, and there's been a most incredible development.
It's very interesting. This is also the 50 years of this building, I believe. That's why this exhibition.
That's right.
And you can see the difference in mood and time from Nehru to Mrs. Gandhi and then on to Dr. Manmohan Singh. But Ambassador, many things have been achieved, some have not been achieved during these 5 years. Nuclear deal, for example, remarkable thing that happened. But would you agree that the biggest achievement is this complete de-hyphenating of US's relationships in South Asia?
Well, I think that's a very big accomplishment, as much for India as for the United States, because I think the hyphenation of Indo-Pak was holding India back.
Right.
And when I got here, I made the point that we have a freestanding bilateral relationship with India with its own vision. It's a world vision, and that is what the future holds.
Right. The kind of tenure you've had, you would have had a state farewell while concluding your term, but for this 26th November business. Does it disappoint you?
Not at all, no. It disappoints me that they had the event. It's very tragic. But the one area where I think we have not developed as much cooperation as we should is counterterrorism. And I think that's happening now, partly as a result of the post-Mumbai developments, where there's been a focus in this country on internal security and on the business of preventing and interdicting terrorist attacks. We have been successful in that field since 9/11, and I think we can work together very, very effectively, and this has already begun.
So we are now working together as we had not done until this incident.
Correct. That's correct, yes.
And there's been some time lost there.
Well, I suppose you could say time lost, but when things come right, they come right quickly, and I think that is happening, because I think there is a very clear understanding that India faces an internal security problem that's very much within its power to ultimately solve and improve and solve. And we think that we've done a lot there by virtue of our own investment in people, technology, reorganizing government, breaking down the cultural divisions between different units of government and security, and getting to the point where we are focused now on counterterrorism activity. And this is really an area where we've made huge progress.
And you're happy to share your expertise with India?
Very happy to.
The old hesitations are now gone.
I think that's right, yes.
Because we've had the Indian Home Minister on this show saying that the way India has opened up everything to FBI in this particular case is almost unprecedented.
That's correct.
In the history of Indo-US relations.
It's not only, I mean, there's been remarkable cooperation, very gracious access given, but the FBI has also performed extremely well, proved to be very useful. And I think the relationship has amazed people. First of all, that there wasn't more adverse comment in the media, and now there's a sort of acceptance that this is a way to go in the future that will help us both.